Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you're having a good morning, enjoying your coffee. I've been watching the market to see what's moving. I saw BABA go up about $5 a share before our market opens. That's typical. Other than that, just a few bouncers moving around. And if you're new here, we'll be watching this volume spike column. We're watching these numbers for anything that's moving, so they'll be increasing in percentage as they crawl up to the top of the list. The stocks come to us. We don't go to the stocks. If they're moving, they're going to pop up right here. Once we see them moving, we confirm they have enough volume to get in and get out safely, and it's not a certain number. We just like to see a big volume flow. In other words, these numbers don't quit. They just keep moving. Once we confirm that, we take a look at the chart. I'll be marking support and resistance levels, and we try to make our entry around the support level once I plot it. Thank you for joining me this morning. It looks like a lot of you got up early for this session. Almost 100 already. Thank you for joining me as we try to make a few dollars today. Good morning to everybody saying good morning. And to those of you on Discord, I know you feel left out over there, but I just can't do 2 chat sessions. I need the screen space. That's why you're back there on the back burner. But I know you can hear me, and God bless you as well. So continue to focus on these numbers if you're new here. We want to see them increasing, and we want to catch them as soon as possible. So as soon as this number is moving, and providing you're already set up with these indicators, you want to check them out as fast as you can to see if you can profit as much as you can. And I'll do an introduction about 6:30, let you know who I am, what I've done here, and what I'm doing. I'm sorting by volume spike today. I need to catch them as soon as they start moving. It's been a tough market. Need to get as much profit out of it as we can. So the sooner we catch them, the more the profit. Right now, nothing's moving. We got a few green ones up there, but they're not increasing in percentage. Monty, I'm not aware of anything that would answer your question. You're either in or you're out. We don't hang on to them long enough to have to worry about getting out later. Once we're wrong, we're wrong. We just get out. We're scalping. We're not holding on. I try not to hang on longer than a minute or two. Sometimes that's too long. And the second problem is I don't trade penny stocks, so I can't direct you. I've never trusted them. Well, we're open. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm looking for any percentages in that column to start moving. Also watching this column here and this column over here. See a few of them bouncing around, no great increases. MRDB, a few people coming in as buyers if you're interested in a cheaper stock. That was a couple penny gain there, if that's what makes you happy. Possibly more to come. See, BABA lost all of its gains that it had this morning. I'll be jumping around till I land on the right one, so bear with me. You should be doing the same thing. You should be really watching these numbers. Hopefully you're set up on your own computer and you can really focus in the same way I'm doing over here. And just a warning, don't trade off of my screen. Sometimes I'm delayed. Make sure you get set up on your own computer before you trade. GRDI, a little bounce here. Coming up off the bottom. Don't know where it's going, though. Let's see where it ends up. MRDB, cheaper penny stock, moving up. We clicked on it earlier, so it's just continuing from where it was earlier. Pretty volatile. Any little movement up, it seems like they're taking profit on it. If your delay seems to be higher than normal, maybe you need to get out of YouTube and back in, or refresh the screen, whatever you need to try. That may help you. It does sometimes. Well, it's 7 after, almost 8 after the hour. We usually have a play by now. Enjoy your coffee as we wait on some percentages to start rising. I'll do an introduction about 6:30. Let you know who I am, what I do, and maybe what I can do for you. I agree, Don. Looks like it's going to be a tough start for this morning. No plays yet. Watching these percentages, we want to see the percentages rising and working their way to the top on all of these lists. It's not currently happening, so we patiently wait. Holo, maybe, Holo. Maybe we'll get a shot at one here. Let's see how it goes. Looks promising. If you have any adjustments that need to be made on your scans or anything like that, please take it over to support. This is a trading stream session, not support. And I'll get to you as soon as I can after this live stream. One less thing I have to do while I'm trying to find a stock pick helps me a lot. I think we go through that same question every morning. Mine's not like yours. And they probably never will be, no matter how many times we change the numbers, because we all refresh at a different time. So this is the typical pre-market scan using the after hours code in ThinkorSwim. You can build this scan really easily. This is custom coded by me, and it takes into consideration the activity in yesterday's after hours trading. So they're sometimes going to have different stocks, and that's why I run both of them. watching those percentages closely. If I'm silent, I'm studying. That's what you should be doing. You should really be concentrating on those numbers. So this alert pre-market is going to also bring it to your attention. I don't know if most of you do know, but I'm blind in one eye. And sometimes it's hard for me to see things. But by creating this alert pre-market, and by the color changing, I can spot it faster than looking at these little numbers. Like over here, I can see I've got 4 of them that may go up. This makes it a little bit faster for me. This is actually not the alert I'm working on. I just set this up so that I could find these movers faster. HOLO did decide to take off. I should have stuck with it earlier. Let's see if we get a pullback out of it. I'm not going to chase these green candles, and I suggest you don't either. The moment you get in at the top of this candle, it goes red on you. That's what we try to avoid. You can see my line on the screen. If this red candle pulls back, I will mark the resistance level. It's not pulling back as far as I would like to see it. Let me zoom in a little bit closer here. If you see this red tail on the bottom of this candle, this is the buyers buying it up. It's probably going to go up more. You could also plan your entry on this red tail. I'd rather see it breaking out on good news rather than just a stock split that happened last Friday. This is kind of a late run here, middle of the week. I'm also watching, this is Dominator Master. These are volume bars. And before you click the buy button, you want to see some green bars coming in, getting taller and taller the stronger the run. So once you plan on making an entry, plan on this bar being green first. It's holding its price. It's not giving me an opportunity to mark support and resistance levels. I do see fun moving around, but I'm not interested in it. I'm going to stick right here for a minute. See if the buyers come in. Let's take a look at GLT here. Gave up on the other one. We are bouncing up. We missed a pullback already, but it was a weak one. It kind of gapped up, then pulled back. We want this pullback up here. Let's see if we can get some activity going. Continuing to rise. I'll go ahead and mark that resistance level. Let's see if we can get it to pull back. If you see a tail, long tail coming in here, that would be the buyers buying it up to turn it back green for a run up higher. It's holding its price right now, so we will be watching for that tail on the bottom of this red candle. We need this candle to close, and it did. Let's see if we get a bounce up here. Or does it die and go below it? I'm going to leave it as resistance. It'll probably pull back up to it. If not, it's going to be a failure. Going to get rid of this line and mark the next one down. Let's get this candle to close and see if we get a bounce off of it. Not looking too promising though, I'll let you know right now. Yep, it looks like they're going to run up from this level. Did make it back up to 207. Let's see if it breaks through. That would have been a hard one to catch. I'm going to admit that right off the start here. It kind of just jumped right back up to 207 without a chance of getting in at the support level. It's not acting like I like them to act. We need performance, not volatility up and down. Roth, if you caught 5 cents out of a 7-cent move, you did really good. And Clash, it seems like you did the same thing. Here come the buyers, I believe. Finally, they're waking up, maybe. Really not liking the performance of this stock. I'll probably stay away from it. If it holds this price range, might be worth sitting on a small amount of shares and keeping an eye on it. Good job, Chad, if you caught the first pullback. Spike up. There's no way to catch those. That means there's lots of sellers up there. It immediately dropped. I'm watching the Dominator more than I'm watching time and sales. Time and sales is just the flow of the orders going through. Would be hard to base your exit and entry prices off of time and sales. I prefer watching level 2 along with the chart. Time and sales, I use it mainly to see if it's steady flow of orders going through. That's what I use it for. It's kind of like watching the volume numbers. It's the same thing. Watching the volume numbers have a good flow. That's why I'm always saying watch this indicator right here. If you want to see these numbers constantly moving, this is pretty much time and sales if you look at it that way. So these are orders going through as well, is what I'm saying. If it wasn't, we wouldn't have a volume. On level 2, this is my level 2. I'm watching the ask side only. I want to see these numbers increase and turn green. I don't care about what they're doing over here. I want to watch these over here turn green and start popping in some big numbers here. That means the price is going up. Thank you, Rudy, for your donation. Greatly appreciated. God bless you. So GLT seems to have found its zone. It's going to trade between, it's kind of consolidating in this level. It could move up earlier or later. That was the wrong word. It could move up or down later. It is holding this price range. I like to see stocks do that. Maybe other people will start finding it and they will think that they need some of it and drive the price up even higher. It's not performing exactly like I like to scalp stocks. I want it to happen all at once, and it did not. So that's one to put in your personal watch list. Keep an eye on it. May get a play out of it later. Absolutely on the level 2. I would focus there. I focus there most of the time. If I'm not watching these indicators right here, I'm looking at level 2 to see what they're doing. I want to see them moving the price up. I don't care about the bid side where they're trying to buy it a little bit cheaper. I want to see the ask side increasing. In pre-market, you can just stick with the level 2. On the full book, I can't seem to trust the numbers there for some reason. So I've been leaving it on level 2. It's nice to look down the list and see the sell orders as they're coming through and before it hits your price so that you're aware of it. But I don't know that they're that accurate. And plus, you never know the guy that doesn't have a pending sell order. He's sitting there like me and you, waiting to click the sell button when it hits his target price. So you're not aware of that order until he hits his mouse button. Trying to move up a little bit here, hitting the resistance zone. This is why I said I like to see them channeling in a zone. They could go up or down. I see some sellers on the seller side, driving it up a little more. Not a whole lot of buyers on GLT, but the price level does seem to support itself whenever it moves. GLT does have a lot of support on these increases. It's not losing them. I can't tell you when to sell it. If you're in profit, then use your better judgment. Still going. Well, while one's going up, I'm not worried about NYCB. Got to stay focused on the one in action. I'm not seeing a spike on NYCB. NYCB did make it up to the top of the list. We'll take a quick look at it. It's already had its pullback. So I missed it while watching the other one, but that's going to happen. I can't catch all of them. YCB seems to have slowed down right here. GLT back at the top of the list and still rising. Showing weakness now on GLT. We are past a new high for GLT. Still seeing a lot of green bars. That's why I say always watch these bars right here in Dominator Master. They're not going to lie to you. They're actually counting volume. So if you want a way to get in and out, I would be watching for a red bar right here. Just since the consolidation, this stock has increased about 50 cents when it was channeling in the zone. Still going up. It's looking very promising. It's going to run out of steam here soon, I'm going to say, but don't let that make you panic. Your judgment call should be right here for a red bar. That should help you to determine if you need to get in or get out. Still going. Direction has turned around toward the upside again. Still rising. Looking very strong. Watch the Dominator bars. This is going to tell you where it's going. Nice volume. Nice gains. So far up 80 cents since this zone right here. Watch for red to start coming in on the Dominator Master. Nice play for this morning. This is where I said we're going to have weakness right here. It's also where Scott said there was a resistance zone. You also got to listen to some of the members in this chat. They know what's going on as well. If you're in profit, what I would do is I would take my profit and just leave a little there. But you're not me, so you may see something differently. If I'm up 80 cents, and I almost am, and I have also sold, but that's your call. If you listen to me, you may miss the next 40 cents up. I'm just telling you the safer play. I don't like waiting on a red candle. I always take mine in the middle. There could be more to come. That's why I don't like saying, okay, I'm done with this one, because every time I do, they go up, right? Look at it. Don't let me influence your trading. You watch these bars in Dominator Master. This is telling you what you need to do. That's not very many sellers right there. That should be a warning. Me, I don't like waiting on that. I like getting out as it's rising. I buy more shares, so I'm good with getting out early and leaving some there. So can you see the weakness here? Should be able to. Yeah, I'll refresh it, but it's probably not on my end. It's probably on your end, but I'll do that for you. All right, coming back up. So I'm going to mark this pullback here. It's probably not much of a pullback. I'm going to say they're going to start taking their profit. You could probably judge your time better if you look at this price compared to the price on your computer and not focus on this clock. to see the difference in the price from yours to mine. This is the price right here moving around. And you can determine the lag that way as well. So we may get a bounce. Let's see if we go from 257 to, I don't trust this third consolidation here, but it can happen. Looks like we are going to get another pull up to the 283 range. It's kind of weak though. Watching the green bars and Dominator. We did get that third pullback. That's really rare for it to happen. Looks like we may run up some more here. I see strength building. Here we go. Watching Dominator, see increasing volume, green bars. I'd be careful here though, it's already extended. Well, hopefully you caught that run. It was nice, solid, wasn't real volatile, and still going. It's still testing its ability. I'm still watching Dominator. I'm not in it. I'll let you know right up front, I'm not in it. I already got mine. I don't care now. Good job, Robert. Chris, I tell you where we plan our entry. I don't tell you when I'm clicking the mouse button. I don't want anyone following me. You need to be able to see it for yourself. So if you come here and you watch these lives, you'll see me do this every time the opportunity exists. And you should catch on pretty easily. And just remember, it's not just what I show you, you need to know. You need to know about candle wicks, candle sizes, body sizes, volume bars, labels, percentages. There's a lot to this. I just make it look simpler. You still need to learn. I'm basically showing you how these indicators work, how pullbacks work. Once you catch on, you should be able to make some money. NYCB, I don't even see it in my list. There it is way down here, steadily rising. Too late for me to make a play. It's already done its thing like the other one. It's already overextended. And then it'll go up to $8 because I said that. And that's because you can't predict the market. But you can plan your entries and exits according to how we just did this morning. Good job, John. All right, while we watch NYCB, I'll do our introduction. I am Ricky Gaspard. I'm a guy who trades from his home office. I'm also a ThinkScript coder, and I've been trading since 1990. And I created all of these indicators you see on the screen. You're not going to find them in ThinkorSwim. You have to join us on Discord to get them. It's also where we offer support if you can't figure it out. I just posted a link to our YouTube channel. Make sure you watch the videos, subscribe to the channel. Everything is free. Comment on the videos. Let YouTube know that I'm doing a good job here. I'm trying to keep everything for free. There's the Discord link. Trying to keep everything for free. I rely only on donations if I help you out. So if you want to contribute to my program, there's a $sign with a square around it down there where you type in the chat. And you name the price you want to donate. Over on our Discord is where you'll find all of these indicators. If you're new to Discord, head over to our start here. It'll kind of guide you through what's on Discord, how to work your way through the channels, where to find the scripts, how to install the scripts are over on our how-to videos page. This setup is in current setup. I try to leave one channel there that lists the files you see in our live stream. Never trade off of my screen. Make sure that you're set up on your computer. Sometimes mine's laggy, as you've seen the comments in the chat this morning. So don't trade off of my screen. Make sure you get set up. Also visit our trading floor channel, where you'll find Gregster and River Place Dad doing their due diligence on stocks and posting the good ones as they find them. Over in our options trader channel, you'll find Bobby. He's a good options trader. He'll help you out as much as he can when he's not trading. He also holds a live stream like I do occasionally. And he'll take you a little bit deeper into options. We have Hennessy, who will take you from basic to advanced. He also holds a live stream once or twice a week. You may want to tune into his live streams as well if you want to catch up on a little bit more education on trading. Over on Discord, I also have a Patreon link if you want to do a monthly subscription. You name the price over there too. And none of these donations are mandatory. It's all up to you. Attend my live streams each morning, 5 days a week, whenever I'm available. Sometimes I can't make a day or so, but it's rare. And learn what we do here. If you're new to trading, don't throw a bunch of money in the market. Don't try to base your decision to buy or sell off of these live streams. I highly encourage you to learn first. Start small. Don't just come here full of excitement clicking the button or you're going to lose some money. Appreciate everyone that joined us this morning as we wait on the next stock pick. I can't help the lag. I can try to disconnect again. I'll do it one more time, but it's on the YouTube side. It's not on my side. All right, we should be coming back up. May want to try getting out of YouTube and back into YouTube if you're still affected by a large lag. Thank you, Quentin, for your donation. Greatly appreciate you, and God bless you. So GLT, this stock should be in your personal watch list to keep an eye on. It's supporting its price range, just like it did down here. That was GLT. So there's 315 of you, but only 157 likes. How about giving me a like on that YouTube live stream? Let's keep the ratings up. Let's keep the people coming. Let's keep helping out these investors. Let's show them something they haven't seen before. Let's help them make money. RBLX, higher price stock. That's my kind of money here. Love trading this price range for the dollars, not the nickels and dimes. Waiting on a pullback. Got to watch the spread on these stocks, okay? Right up here, it's red. But if I'm looking at dollars, I don't care if it's 25 cents. As long as I'm looking at dollars. Sometimes I'll pay the higher ask price. Looks like it lost about half of that green candle. That's not a good sign. I'm watching the dominator bars right here. No good clean pullback yet. It may just run up some more. I'm not seeing any sellers either. Thank you, Trading Candles. There's going to be more people finding it. We're kind of first to know. Not really first because somebody made it move before that we saw it. But we're looking at it pretty early. There should be it should grab the attention of other people and they should drive it up. They should be starting to find it now. Starting to move up a little more. That's another dollar gained right there. I'm watching Dominator bars. I hope you are too if you're in this stock right here. I'm not going to chase it to the top. I'm out at $1.50 gain. Now I'm not worried about it anymore. Just get your piece in the middle. Don't try to nail the bottoms and the tops. There was no pullback. There was a hesitation right here, right in this area that turned slightly red, and that's where I entered. You're welcome, Robert Watson. So I don't chase the green candle. I kind of wait on a red one. If I see a real short red candle and it's not pulling down, that's where I will enter instead of chasing the green ones. I'm always on a red one. Of course, it pulled back up and turned green, but it was red at one time. Just like that little short one right there that was down here. Yeah, I see all of you posting GRRR. I'm trying to find it. I don't see it in my list anywhere. I'll type it in. Probably too late on it, though. We did have a small pullback here. I'm up pretty high in profits this morning. I'm probably done trading for today. Unless something really good comes along, like the last two. Yeah, it's over in all stocks as well. GRRR. Be careful of it being overextended here. It is pretty high for a dollar stock. This stock's also been bouncing around since Monday. Continuing to watch the percentages for another play. We'll let you guys monitor your GRRR. I'm going to continue to look around here and see if I can find another good one. Cheaper stock again, MRDB. I think we saw that one earlier this morning. Yes, the SPY is going up. That's helping these stocks move a little, especially that one that was in the $40 range. I don't even know what the symbol was. Was it RBLX? I traded the numbers. I didn't trade the symbol. I don't care what they're called. Do you guys do that too? You're in a trade and you don't even know what it was? Or is that just me? Must just be me then. Me too, trading candles. Sometimes I don't even know what company I'm trading. I don't see where that would affect the performance, though. I don't care what it's called. Maybe it's called confidence. I've been doing it so long, I don't care. That could be part of it. Yeah, I saw PLTR making a small move earlier, but then it dropped off the chart. I guess it went negative. Now it's back positive. This is a late earnings play. It's probably sold off since earnings. I think it was up about this high at the high of the earnings, right? That's what I can remember. You can take a look at the bigger picture, see if we're down or up. I think we're about equal, probably. Yeah, we're about equal. Yeah, I think what they're called to me, instead of the symbol, they're called, well, this one's moving. That's what I name them. Well, this one's moving. Look at that, would you? That was a spike and a half. Good morning, Jimmy. See you later, Jimmy. Have a good one. That's the 21 that's up there, the little light gray line. Not that it really matters to me. I'm playing the percentages. Who knows, YouTube? Somebody may have had a pending order up here and they snatched it up and brought him down into the red. That's why I don't like pending orders. I don't want them to see what I'm doing. I don't want them to be ready for the strike on my decision to buy or sell. Click when I'm ready, get out when I'm ready. Polo moving again. Let me zoom out a little bit. I don't want it to look like it's going up when it's probably not. This is what happened in the past. We may hit this level right here and stop. Tesla on a run. Just clicking the numbers here, waiting for the next one to run. Watching, concentrating on the charts. Seems to be slowing down at this point. And that said, I'm going to go grab me some water. I shall return. All right, I am back. Coming up on 7:30, probably going to start getting quieter in the market. More than likely, we've seen our plays for pre-market already. Two good ones. Hopefully, some of you made a little bit of money. Yeah, they usually do when I leave the desk. That's what happens. So whenever I leave, start clicking buy, and you'll have a lot of money by the time I get back. Actually, to answer your question, is that the pre-market's been outperforming the regular session. That's what makes me trade pre-market. Plus, I've always favored pre-market because it's not so volatile. I'm not battling millions of other traders trying to drive it down when I'm trying to drive it up. Two totally different markets. You trade them two totally different ways. A lot of people don't like pre-market. I love it. I think that's where the money's at. Don't have to fight the battle once the regular session begins. Penny stock moving slightly. This one's going to have a resistance level up there at about 32 cents. Right there, should bounce back down, and it did. Needs a break through that level. And it did. Continuing to go. Thank you, Money Tree, for posting that one. I never saw it until you posted it. The SPY is definitely up there. I kind of fear the SPY being this high. Hopefully one day it don't drop 100 points in one day. That would be devastating for the entire market. And nowadays, I don't trust anything anymore. That's why I don't stay in the market. I don't stay invested. Go back to cash after each trade. ERDX. Kind of all over the place right now. That may be a pullback, but it's a very volatile one. Don't know if I want to chance it or not. Could be a pump and dump here, so be careful. Need this red candle to close down here somewhere and pull back up. But it seems to be selling off. Be extremely careful on this one. Not liking the volatility in it. Back in the day, Dan, when it was a lot safer, yes, I kind of held on for a month or two, but found better profits, quicker profits in scalping. And I could sleep at night knowing my money wasn't tied up and could go down while I was sleeping. I prefer scalping. I'm sure there's still some long-term plays out there, but I'm so far away from that now. I just stick with what I know best. I remember being offered Walmart shares at $7 a share back when they first started. And I didn't buy them. This one kind of bouncing all over the place. I'm not going to call this a pullback down there in the lower level. This was volatility, in my opinion. Let's see if we bounce off of 231 or if we go on down to the bottom. Yeah, this is not a safe play here. Save your money. Good morning, Nora. JV, I do not. I don't know if I would trust my money to an Autobot. I know they're trying to master that. To me, it's kind of like the beginning stages. I'd rather make one or two good trades a day than have a bot trade 500 or 1,000 small, tiny shares. JB, don't ever listen to somebody that's pretending to be me. I can't control those guys. They're not members of our Discord. They're hacked in. They copy the images on my Discord on my name and appear to be me. It's not me. I'm not trying to sell anything in a private message. In fact, I'm not trying to sell anything. If I were to sell something, it would be publicly announced to everyone. I wouldn't approach you in a private message. Best thing to do is right-click their name. If someone's trying to private message you, just right-click their name and block them and turn them in. EMR found some momentum here. Thank you, Money Tree. We both saw that one at the same time. Yeah, big wick on the top. That's not good news. But in pre-market, sometimes that happens. My main focus is those dominator bars right here. That's my main focus. Jim, I cannot. I'm not a swing trader. I've never been a swing trader, and I don't want to mislead anyone. If I don't know about it, I'm not going to try to approach it and teach you. That's my honest answer. I've never been a swing trader. J Gap, I don't know how to tell you to get out of it. It should let you sell. Do you have the proper amount of shares selected to sell? Are they equal to what you bought? Maybe that's what your problem is. What you're holding currently, make sure that you have the same quantity that you're trying to sell. Make sure it's a limit order as well. EMR not looking too strong here. Holo bouncing up from the bottom, or from the dip, I should say. Nice jump up on Holo. Maybe we're going to set new highs here. I didn't buy this one. I missed it. I was just watching it and it gapped up. Well, it didn't gap, but gave a good bounce up. Dominator bars look fairly good. The next one's kind of a little bit shorter than the previous. That's not a good sign. I see red now. Still going up a little bit on Holo. May pull back to 324. John, I may have been messing with my numbers, and I don't even have the Momo up here, so I don't know what you're looking at, what you're comparing to. Oh, you're talking about this Momo. So, John, look, right-click on the name, go to Edit Formula, make sure you have extended hours checked right here. Right-click, Edit Formula, check this box. Do the same thing on volume spike as well, John. Right-click the name, Edit Formula, extended hours. J-Gap, we all make mistakes. There's some things you may miss along the way. I would write down what just happened to you. Go back and review and see what went wrong so that you don't get stuck in that situation again. Sometimes the little things matter. You got to watch out for partial sells as well. You may think you sold and it didn't sell all of them, and then you try to sell and the amounts are different. You still think you're holding more than you're actually holding. and you can't get out of it. That's another one that can happen. So if you're holding 1,000, so if you bought 1,000 and that's the number that's up there in the quantity, and you sold and it only sold 500, and then you realize it was a partial sell, and then you click sell the rest, but you're still on 1,000, it's not going to let you out of it unless you adjust the quantity. CYTO, that's quite a large pullback. But it could work. It might happen. I'm watching the bars now, right here. I want to see a taller one come in. Good job, MDV. CYTO not looking good. SMX on a run up. Cheaper stock, under 40 cents. Not my kind of trade, but you may want to trade it. See if we get a pullback out of it. You see the tall wick on the bottom of this candle? Let me zoom in for you. Right down here, the buyers are buying it up. I'm also watching down here. Coming up on the 8 o'clock hour, I'm going to take about a 10-minute break here, and I shall return shortly. Right, I have returned. It's like SMX ran up a little bit while I was gone. Don't know if it was an easy play or not. I wasn't here. I don't trade AMC, not since the trouble they had a while back. Don't really care about manipulation. If they're going to do their investors wrong, I don't care to participate. No volume. Got to watch volume. We don't need them if they're not moving. They got to have buyers and sellers. MRDB, cheaper stock, maybe coming up off the bottom. Actually, I don't. Maybe something will shine before the bell. Yeah, yesterday was PLTR and TNGZ or something like that. MDV, I'll be putting the 50-minute up here. I'll probably be putting all stocks right here. You can also put the high flyers right here in the all stock somewhere else if you wanted. So GLT, we made some money on this one this morning. Let me zoom out a little bit. Right back here, we played it all the way up to here. It is holding this price range. This could be a play at market open, but you got to watch for halts after the open. I mean, this is probably a 25-cent halt, somewhere in that area. Yeah, it was TENX. I knew I was close. I didn't remember. TENX went down. PLTR went up. I actually nailed PLTR at the bottom when it pulled back at open. It was a good play for me. YCB. I'm not going to make any purchases this close to the bell. Trending down, we got lower highs. So this is probably a risk play. Yeah, I made a little bit on TENX after it sold off, and then I got out because it wasn't performing, and it's a good thing I did because it dropped even further. I don't think I made very much on it, maybe 50 cents or $1 a share. I don't think it was $1 though. I actually think I got a bad exit on it. It's in the past. I don't remember. Yesterday's gone. Today's a new day. Well, I only remembered because Chad brought it to my attention again. I had to bring back the photo memory. What did that play look like? Oh, yeah, it sold off, and I played the bottom of it. They're just numbers to me. That's it. So what did RBLX do? Did it pull back? That may be another play. So here's the other one that we played this morning. This could be a play for open if that's in your price range. It is supporting $44. About 5 more minutes, we'll change the scans over to market open. Walter, it's not out yet. I think I'm just going to use, there's 2 alerts. The other one I'm still working on. This one I just kind of manipulated it to work with these percentages so that it would bring it to my attention quicker with the big green color popping up. With my vision issues, sometimes colors mess with me. So this helped me. It may not help you, but maybe it does. NPH, higher price stock, moving up a little before the market opens. Well, at least the SPY is up for market open. Let's see if it'll hold its gains after the bell rings. Maybe we'll have a good trading day here. Not seeing anything really standing out in the percentages. Man, Stephen, I would change that number even if I had to buy 1 share and move it a little. All right, let's go ahead and switch the scans. I'm going to put the 50-minute up here. So this is kind of like the same as pre-market. Pre-market was looking back 30 minutes. This one's looking back 50 minutes. So the lighter the color, the smaller it's moved. The darker the color, the more it's moved. I kind of like looking at the numbers as well. I think we're going to sort by Momo going into market open. Let's see if we can get something to peg the top level up here. Down here, let's put, I guess I'm going to go with high flyers. We know these moving averages are stacked in the proper order. The 5 is above the 13 is above the 21, the 21 is above the 34. And so forth, and the price should be above the 5. Don't know what this one's doing, but it's way up there. This won't become active until market open. It's somewhat active, but it's not really blowing steam right now. These are not looking too promising. These all look like gap ups. Maybe I should sort by volume spike. Yeah, let's do volume spike on the sort. You can sort how you want to, but I'm going to go with volume spike. I'm going to leave all stocks over here. I also have a low float scanner running right here. You can find that low float scanner over in TOS scans. It's there, MS. I promise you it's there. Got about a minute and a half to go. Market open is going to be your call. It's very volatile. It's really difficult to say what's going in what direction. I'm going to leave that call up to you, but if I see something, I will try to mark it out. I'm not going to chase green candles at the open. I will wait for pullbacks on the ones that are running up. And these should be the ones that are running up right here on high flyers. But it may take 2 or 3 minutes to build a list. I haven't removed anybody. There's the Discord link. Try that one. See you later, Jerry. Have a blessed day. Good luck. Let's see what happens. So we can't make heads or tails out of it right now. I'm gonna go back to Momo and let's see what happens. What's in the top position here? Nothing important. You're going to have to figure out what works best for you on market open. Is it the Momo sorted from highest to lowest? Or is it the volume spike? Let's see what GLT is doing, going down. Let's see what RBLX is doing. Kind of just holding its price. So no play on them yet. There's HOLO in the list of high flyers. GRRR is in the list of high flyers. KVUE is there, but it's not spiking or anything. The SPY is not going down or up. Let the battle begin. That's what I say. Very hard to play market open. HOLO. TENX making a spike up. There's a resistance level there. It appears to be halted. It is. No play on that one. If you want to play the halt, you can. I'm not going to. IHS running up at open, $3 stock. Let's see if we can get a pullback on it. There's resistance, and we need this red candle to close for the bounce up. Remember the tall wick on the bottom, if that would be the buyers buying up what they're selling to drive it higher. Waiting for this candle to close for the bounce up. Not looking good on level 2. That candle did close. Let's see where it goes. Not liking it at all. No volume to support this price range. Might be a bad fill or a bad exit. But could bounce. Not liking the activity. No volume, moving on. Don't like it. Tall wicks on the top on RIVN. HOLO moving. Maybe, maybe not. I missed it. Right here. The SPY is nosing downwards. Come on, give me something promising. NKLA maybe. NKLA sold off. BABA. Possible play on BABA. Probably out of most of your price ranges. I would say let's let the market calm down, but it'll calm down and not do anything. It'll just go flat the rest of the day. EQ spiked up, big wick on the top, not too promising. Watching high flyers for anything. There's PLTR in high flyers. Watching the bars and Dominator Master. Nothing holding strong. Everything giving fake bounces. So be careful. They're tempting you, but not holding their gains. The LTR still moving up. All right, GLT, we played this one this morning. Let's see if we finally going to go up with this stock. Be careful of a halt at around 25 cents. Could go up from 257 to 283 if we don't halt before then. Come on, buyers. This is not a pullback play. This is a bounce off of support. Not liking that red bar in Dominator Master. Need a big green one to come in to push it up. Not looking so good on that one. RBLX made a dip down at open. Now kind of holding a level. TENX halted again. I'm going to stay away from the halting stocks. I don't feel like the headache this morning or the panic mode. Billy. Possibility here. We missed a pullback on Billy. But there could be another one. Very difficult to do this at market open, especially if you're playing pullbacks. Maybe a pullback on Billy. Really not a whole lot of money here on Billy. Let's see if it bounces up. That is half of that candle. It's only pennies, not worth hanging on and watching. SPY is barely coming down. SONO having trouble. EXK. RBLX. That was a play this morning. This one may run up a little. Not real strong. Not liking level 2 on it at all. The numbers are low on the ask side. Need some bigger numbers to come in on level 2. SPY slowly inching its way down. Nothing dominating the watch list over here. This is a really good scan, so if there's nothing here, it's going to be pretty tough. RBLX trying to get up there. Seeing green bars and Dominator Master. It's looking kind of strong. Like the odds are in our favor. Gaining a little bit of strength. Watching Dominator Master, no red bars. Don't like the tall wick on this candle. It is number 1 in the high flyer scan, but that don't mean it's going to continue to go up. PLTR holding a level. Holo trying to get above 362. Watching the Dominator bars, like to see them get taller and taller. Man, what a slow crawl morning. These holos coming up. Not seeing any red bars in Dominator Master. I'd like to see taller bars, though. Still trying to get some gains here. I don't think it's going to go much further. It's struggling like the rest of the stocks. Lots of volume, though. Over 1 million on that last candle. Inching its way up slowly. Nice gain on that candle. And it's going to halt, so it's probably already in the halt. It's too late. It was a good one to watch. I saw something happening there. I did not make a trade on this stock. I'll inform you of that. This activity was just too slow for me. Maybe some of you got it. Maybe some of you didn't. Good job, sir. Good job. Got out of that halt. Got to watch them closely. Don't give up on them. That's why I continue to stay here. I saw it inching its way up. I didn't have enough confidence to buy it, though. Good job, Robert. Good job, definitely not win. Good job, WM. Good job, Nano. Good job, Joe. Good job, Rudy. Man, we're 3 for 3 this morning on the good ones, right? At GLT, RBLX, Holo. Kind of feel like there was another one, but it doesn't matter. We're green. Welcome home, WM. It was definitely a teaser at the beginning. I had no faith in it whatsoever. It really surprised me to jump all of a sudden. I guess everybody was watching it, didn't trust it, and then all of a sudden they said, I'm in. And that's when we got into the halt. Kind of creeping, though. No matter what it is, where they bought it, it was a good play. I'm just glad I kept watching it and didn't pull away from it. I like to use on a halt, I like to use the 10% rule. So if it starts trading and it doesn't gain more than 10% of this price in one candle, it'll continue to trade. If it exceeds 10% of the price, there's a big chance it's going to halt. And what I mean by halt is they stop trading on this stock. Like they call it a circuit breaker. So they stop it to let all the buyers calm down and execute all the pending orders. So hopefully there wasn't a bunch of sell orders pending when this went into a halt. If there was more sell orders pending than buy orders, this stock may open back up. In other words, start trading again at a lower level, and it didn't. So there were more buyers there, and now it's going to gap up again, and it may go into another halt, depending on how many previous orders were there and how many new orders are coming in. I don't like playing halts. Some of you do it pretty well. I don't. Like, I'm not going to buy this red candle here because I don't know where it's going. Good job, Fumagoo. This is why I don't buy after a halt, because you can't predict the future of this stock. Thank you definitely for your donation. Greatly appreciate you. Now, it could turn right around at this level and run up into another halt. It all depends on the buyers. So let's see what happens. Here would be a level, and here would be a level. Let's see if buyers come back in and drive it back up to 451. This would be a pullback play on a halt, which I hate doing. Not looking good on dominator bars. We do have a green bar here, but how strong is it? It needs to really grow and push it through that 451 level. Then we may go back into another halt. We may gain more than 10% of this candle price. Looking weak to me. Volume is dropping off. This candle is short. This one's even shorter. Seeing a stock over here in, if I can find my mouse. Uh-oh, clicked the wrong button. GRDI. So we ran up. Let's see if we get a pullback. We get a tall wick on the bottom of this candle. They're going to buy it back up. It does look like a pullback play. Need this candle to pull down about where my mouse is. And we need it to close down there. That's a little bit too far. Allie, you are very welcome. God bless you as well. Not liking this one at all. All of a sudden, it makes 100% turnaround without a chance to get in. Still not liking it. You're welcome, Paul. God bless you. Good job, my eagle flies. This one pretty volatile. I think I would stay clear of it. We do have green bars. They are fading away, though. Holo is up again. We did have a pullback play off of that halt. They did run it back up. I'm watching the green bars in Dominator Master. I don't see any sellers. I don't think I would trust it at this upper level. I think the play was right back here after the halt. GLT pulling down. The RDI at a resistance level. Holo. PLTR. PLTR slow gains is still going up. This is probably continuation of the good earnings report from the last 2 days. 3 days, actually. SPY is kind of just consolidating down and up. Not really roaring its head either direction. Go to not seeing a lot of volume. That last one looks like the buyers are coming in, but that last candle was only 11,000 shares. Now that candle moved over to here, 250,000 almost, 200,000. This one's going to see, this determines if the buyers are still there. Need a taller green candle here. So the volume has dropped back off. I see a resistance level coming up. Like the buyers are giving up. Not enough participation. The volume has dropped off. We had 200,000, then it's down to 67, now 10. RBLX holding its price level. That was a good trade this morning. Looking like the party's over, folks. It really does. NASDAQ creeping down. Volume starting to die in the market. Probably will go to sleep about 9:30. Well, I really love trading with you guys every morning. Hopefully you all made a paycheck today. Or most of you anyway. I know some of you are learning. But that's the possibilities of what can happen once you learn it. It's not this good every morning. That's why sometimes we have boring mornings. But if you have patience and you wait and strike when you need to, those boring days go away. Thank you, Air Bill, for your donation. God bless you, brother. You too, Lance. Have a blessed one. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, Nano. I still got about 15 minutes. I'll hang on here for a little bit. I'm not out yet, Bob. I'll hang on. I'm done trading, yes. Welcome, James L. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Piper. Good job, Bob Peterson. Can't find the scans? Watch the start here. Not watch it, but look at start here in Discord. It'll instruct you. You're welcome, Mark. Thank you, Bob. And the same back at you, Bob. WM. Jim Jack. God bless you. Just hang in there. You'll get it. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. You have a blessed one. You too, Chaz, man. Thank you, Robert. I'm glad you made a few dollars this morning. I know you were ready for it. Thank you, Truth in Science. Micah. Glad I showed you something, Thomas, and you're welcome back anytime. Join us every morning at 6 a.m. is the best time, Central Time. Let's catch pre-market open together. That's when it starts. If you get here late, you miss it. Thank you, Outsider, for that comment. God bless you. I like going where the money is. I'm not a 10-cent nickel guy. Build that account up. Buy them $20, $40 stocks. Even if you have to buy less shares, you still make more money. Good job, Sleek Designer. The market is going to sleep. Like I said, look at our volume spike columns. They're pretty much black. So before you get out here, if you haven't hit the like button, do so on this stream. Let's show YouTube that you like what you see over here so that they keep my ratings up. Let's help out some more investors. Let's drag them over here. They'll eventually find us. There's the YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed. Watch my older videos. They count as well. Watch the new ones as I put them out. I'm paying it forward. I'm helping out everybody. I'm showing them what I've been doing for years. I'm running on donations only. If I do you some good and you feel like paying it forward as well, there's a $ with a square around it at the bottom. You can donate to the cause. Or over on Discord, I have Patreon. You can name your price over there to just get on a monthly script. If you haven't joined my Discord, I highly suggest you do. There's 3,700 investors over there and rising daily. Go talk to them. Go meet them. Go get these indicators. Get set up. Meet us here for pre-market trading and make some money. You may be done before the market opens each day. You may not have to battle the battle at 8:30 when the bell rings. That's what I try to do. I want to be done before the bell rings. I think what we're going to see the rest of the day is long, slow crawls. That's how it's been going after 9:30. I pretty much just turn it off sometimes. Holo, right down here. Thank you, low profile. I like the Dominator Master over the other one. I really do. I mean, this is okay, but I can't see here in this indicator. This does tell me where the momentum is, so it's good for momentum trading. But this will help you stay in and get out when you need to. See the spies going up a little bit. I don't think we're going to see that excitement in these columns now. Not like pre-market anyway. Now you got to get the hound dogs out and go sniffing around, try to find something that's moving. Pedro, I put them through the works. If I don't like something I see, I go in and adjust code. I kind of like to fine tune them as much as I can before I release them. And even then, more fine tuning may occur after I release it. Like, I know this one's working fine. But there's another alert that I'm working on that factors in this HMA. It factors in the volume spikes. I don't know if I'll ever get to the point to where I can just click when it says buy. I think that's impossible. But I want to get it as close as I can to it. Bill, you can name your price over there, $5 a month up to $30. Everything here is name your price. Jim, I have no idea why yours is showing a different value. It's actually showing the buyers and the sellers. Like the sellers now is above the buyers. Maybe try reloading it, Jim. I haven't made any changes to it since I posted it. Before you reload it, though, give me time after this live stream I'll upload it directly off of my system, and I'll change the links up there on Discord. So wait till about 10 o'clock Central Time, that is. And Jim, you don't have anything overlaid on top of this, right? Because if you overlay something on it, it may interfere with this as well. All right, I'll upload it in a little bit. I'll send a message out to everyone through Discord and let you know I've updated the script. That way you don't have to guess at it. Yeah, I know it's off. I've been trying to figure it out. I think it has something to do with the clock setting on it. All right, I think I'm tired of waiting. I appreciate everyone who joined us this morning. Hopefully you gained a little bit of knowledge, made a little bit of money. I appreciate everyone who joined us. I'll be back here tomorrow about 6 a.m. Central Time. I know that's early for you guys on the West Coast, but if you want to make some money, that's what time you got to be here. DJ, I don't know about that one. Anyhow, I'm out. See y'all guys tomorrow and you gals. Have a blessed day. Be safe in your trading. Don't force a play. Wait on setups. You'll make some money that way. God bless.